You slammed my face down on the barbecue grill. Now my scars are all healing, but my heart never will. You set my house on fire. Then you pulled out my chest hairs with an old pair of pliers. I think I'm ugly and you say I'm cheap. You shaved off my eyebrows while I was asleep. You drilled a hole in my head. Then you dumped me in a drainage ditch and left me for dead. Oh, you know this really isn't like you at all. You never acted this way before. Got funny feeling you don't love me anymore. Oh no. You don't love me anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Pasquale. Joe Pasquale, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Joe Pasquale. Joe Pasquale, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, that's right, you know what I've forgotten it? I've nearly forgotten my final tribute to that lovely man, Mr. Hans Christian Andersen. Oh, the king was in the all together, the all together, the king was in got your bloody money's worth there, haven't you, Maureen, eh? Does the word moist mean anything to you? I think you find it does, love. Oh, yeah, Ray's got a lovely little chad for a bloke, hasn't he, eh? Oh, yeah, been a really nice night. Have you enjoyed yourself this evening? Yeah, it's been a laugh, hasn't it? Been a bit of a cough for some of us as well, hasn't it? It doesn't matter as long as you made a noise. I don't see what's funny about that. It's just an expression of enjoyment at the liquid that I'm drinking, that's all. I was hot, and now I'm not. Everybody makes that noise, you do. If you're thirsty, I bet you had that tango, you went, ooh. See, she did. See, I bet you do it as well. You'll forget that I've said this, right? But I bet tonight, I bet you go to the bar or so, you have a drink, and you go, oh, I'm really thirsty. I bet that first slurp of drink there, I bet you go, and they go, oh, he was right, wasn't he? Cool, he's a boy, yeah. It'd be like deja vu, wouldn't it, eh? I wonder what the French say for deja vu. Oh, this seems very familiar. God, you know, I watch a lot of telly, right? When I come, because I get in late, and they've got all Sky Telly, they've got all these old programmes on. And Planet of the Apes, I like watching Planet of the Apes. And Sky at night, I watch a lot of Sky at night with Patrick Mower, right? And it's been on, I got in really late night, I watched it, and I'd been on about 10 minutes, and I dozed off in front of the telly, right? And I went into this like dream-like state, and I dreamt, and this is true, I dreamt that I was like the pilot of like a space shuttle, and I went over, I said, look, I ain't done this before, and then people at NASA said, don't worry, it's just like an experimental flight, so if something goes wrong, it's only you. So I went, oh, lovely. And they said, but don't worry, you will have a co-pilot who'll be a monkey, right? And he can help you, right? And what happens when you get on board, right? If you type in your name, the monkey types in his name, you type in your name, right? All the instructions come up, right, on the computer of what you've got to do. So I said, oh, okay, then that'll be fine, right? And it got to the day of the launch, right? And I strapped myself in, and the monkey was sitting there, and he was strapping himself, and obviously he was having a bit of trouble, he was doing that, right? And I said, what's the matter? He said, I've got a bit of fur caught in the Velcro at the back, right? So I said, well, I'll release it for you. And I went down and I opened it up and I pushed it shut. He went, oh, thank you very much. I went, you're welcome, my simian friend, like that. He went, thank you. It's just a dream, it's not real life, okay? I mean, it was just, you can punch in your name on the computer. He said, yes, I will. And he punched his name in, which was Trevor, right? And, well, I don't know what his surname was, and his instructions came. It said, hello, Trevor, these are your instructions for the forthcoming flight. You'll be leaving Earth's atmosphere at a velocity of 1,500 miles an hour. Once you get into outer space, do 2 orbits around the Earth. You must check that oxygen-hydrogen content should be 28% oxygen, and the rest of it should be hydrogen. Once you've done 2 orbits around the Earth, make re-entry at 46 degrees precisely, else you'll burn up on re-entry. Once you get 1,500 meters above sea level, deploy the parachutes to ensure a safe landing in the Atlantic Ocean, whereupon you'll be picked up by the Royal Navy. And I thought, blimey, that's a lot for a little monkey to remember, right? So I said, have you got all that? He said, yes, I have. Punch in your name. So I punched in my name, and my instructions came up, and it just said, feed the monkey. You know? That's what the government said that was all right, really, isn't it? You know, a lot of people ask me where I come from, and I always tell them that I was an airfix kid, right? But they don't believe me because it's not true, you know. And I don't think it's important where you come from, it's where you end up, right? And the way to realise that where you end up is think back to your earliest memories, right? To the earliest, happiest memories, right? And normally they're really good, right? And if you can go back, so the earliest one I can feel, I was 4 years old, right? And that was the first time that I remembered it snowing, right? And everybody knows it snows, right? But as a 4-year-old, the first time I actually took it in, right? And my mum had told me all about it, and it was Christmas time, and there was a noise on the roof, and I was sitting there watching the telly. I said to my mum, Mum, what's that noise on the roof? Is that snow? And she went, no, it's reindeer. I went, and my mum loved it when it snowed. She used to say it was the only time of year that our garden looked as good as everybody else's, right? And I got up the next day and it snowed everywhere, it was white everywhere, right? And she let me go out and play in it, and the first time I gone and played it, right? So I wrote my name in the snow. I was like, but because I'm dyslexic, I wrote Trevor, right? I didn't see it as a problem. I felt really sorry for my sister, because girls can't, you can't write your name in the snow, can you? You have not got the apparatus for the job, have you, right? So I felt really sorry for my sister. So one year, I actually made her a stencil so she could do it, you know. I got one of these like this, right? So all she had to do was just lay it on the snow like this, right? Just go, full stop. That was it, wasn't it? Okay, but as you probably know, snow don't last long, does it? You know, once the weather warms up, snow's gone, it melts. And as a 4-year-old, that's a difficult concept to come to terms with, you know. One day the snow's there, get up the next day, it's gone. And I couldn't comprehend what had happened, right? So when I saw my mum, I said, Mum, where's the snow gone? And she said, well, it's melted. So I said, oh, right. I said, so where's it gone? She said, well, it's just melted, so it's gone into the ground. So I said, well, when will it be back? When can I have some more? She said, well, you can't have no more until it snows. So I said, well, when will it snow again? She said, well, I don't know that. I don't control the weather. So I said, well, can you make me some snow? She said, I can't make snow. And I said, but you're my mum. You can make anything. You make my dinner, make me some snow. And she went, all right, well, go in the kitchen and go and get me like a tissue or a paper napkin, and I'll see what I can do. So I went out and just got a normal like paper napkin like that. I gave it to her. I said, what are you going to do? And she said, I've got to do some magic. Watch this, right? And she folded up the paper napkin in half. And she creased it along the top. And she folded it in half again like that. And she creased it along the top. And she went, watch this, it's going to be like magic. She went, it's like magic, isn't it? I went, no. It's just you ripping up bits of paper. And she went, don't be such an impatient little bugger, wait a minute. Magic's going to happen very soon, snow's going to be here very soon. Look at this. And she opened up the paper napkin, right? And she went, look, this is a snowflake. Look, see? Now, I wasn't that impressed either. I said, no, it's too late now. I said, what's that then? And she went, that's what a snowflake looks like. I said, yeah, what it's made from? And she went, no, you stupid div. Snow's made from water. Watch this.